are so kind. Y'all are so kind.
You're precious.
No, there's certain songs I've actually been asked not to play tonight. But no. There are for obvious reasons, really. But the thing about it is that a lot of people ask me a similar question. They say, "You're James Taylor and Carly Simon's son?"
Yeah.
And I say, "Yep, guilty as charged." And they say, "Man, you know what song I really love?" I bet I could guess, but why don't you tell me anyway? I love that, man. I love that Fire and Rain. You know how to play that Fire and Rain? Interesting, good one. Yeah, I like that one too, man. I could probably figure out how to play it if I needed to. That's the whole thing, you know. Yeah. And he said, "Oh man, you should play that song in your set." And I said, "Maybe, probably not. No, because there's so many songs to play." And I said, "How can you play all of them?" And he said, "Well, never mind that. You know what I also love?" And I said, "Why don't you just let me know?" I said, "I love this You're So Vain." With the bass line that goes blah, 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 blah. I said, "Yeah, you like the blah, 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 blah." He said, "Oh man, I love that blah, 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 blah." And he said, "Are you going to play that in your set?" And I said, "Well, again, maybe, but probably not." And he said, "Is it a time issue again?" I said, "Yeah, it really is. More than anything else, it's a time issue." And he said, well, in order to save time, why don't you just play You're So Vain and Fire and Rain at the same time? Just go ahead and get them done simultaneously. Why not? Thought to myself, wait a second, that's not such a crazy idea. What would it be like? It would be like Fire and Vain, almost, you know? So we'll probably start with the... And you'd have to have the blah, blah, blah. And you'd have to have the... Get some drums. Well, get some drums. I get to call her mine. So glad I get to call her mine. I get to call her mine. I'm so glad I get to call her mine. I get to call her mine. I'm so glad I get to. I guess you could say she was beautifully plain, brutally insane, smooth like the break of a wave. She was cool like a magical root on a January day. Hey, in one of her moods, she was hot lemonade, sweet, sour, and powerful up in your face. It's tough to forget what she told you to say, because it just unfolds on the back of your mind like I'm so glad I get to call her mine. I get to call her mine. Silver sage slowly burning sweetly from my shoulders to my ceiling with a lonely little smile. Insane, but at the same time so revealing, just to give you all the feeling. She makes me high. She was Lady Magic, she was real good at it, the way that she got to my mind. Lady Magic helped me break my bad habits and put my longer days behind. Yeah, she loves suggesting that life was so interesting all the time. Lady Magic, she was real good at it, and I'm glad I get to call her mine. Although life used to treat me so, I had so many places to go, but not so many places where I could feel at ease. But then something happened to turn a young speaker into someone that had no choice but to inhale a song like wind and carry it on until I would find my voice. Because she was Lady Magic, she was real good at it, the way that she got to my mind. Like Lady Magic helped me break my bad habits and put my darker days behind. Yeah, she loved suggesting that life was so interesting all the time. Lady Magic, she was real good at it, and I'm glad I get to call her mine. I follow my words and I dot my T's and cross my I's and all. Like it's funny, you making that honey is bigger than a deeper meaning at all. So I tried dipping into any institution that was capable of being dissolved. Life's tragic, see what you want, you get the chance and you got to have it all. She was Lady Magic, she was real good at it, the way that she got to my mind. Lady Magic helped me break my bad habits and put my darker days behind. She was suggesting that life was so interesting all the time. Lady Magic, she was real good at it, and I'm glad I get to call her mine. I'm so glad I get to call her mine. I'm so glad I get to call her mine. I'm so glad I get to call her mine. I'm so glad I get to call her. You walked into the party. You walked into the party. You know you walked into the party. You know you walked into the party. Just yesterday morning. Just yesterday morning. Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. You walked yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. You walked just yesterday, the plans you made for the end to you were gone. Yeah. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. Yeah. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. She was Lady Magic, she was real good at it, the way that she got to my mind. See, Lady Magic helped me break my bad habits and put my darker days behind. She loves suggesting that life was so interesting all the time. Magic, she was real good at it, and I'm glad I get to call it mine. Oh, I'm so glad I get to call her mine. Oh, I'm so glad I get to call her mine. So glad I get to call her mine. I get to call her mine. So glad I get to call her mine. I get to call her. So glad I get to call her mine. You know I'm so glad I get to call her mine.